Hi friends, this is Mohammed Imran Khan. Today I'm going to explain about the event odd app which is built by React JS. Coming to the user interface, this is the display on the screen which shows the event odd app. We need to understand what actually going here. Coming to the user interface, when I'm going to clicking increment button, the count is showing some number, and the type of number here is showing count is odd. Again, I am clicking, then it's showing count is odd. When it was even number, then it show even number. And another thing is, initially the count is zero. At each button click, a random number is generating, and the random number is added to the count value. So we can see different numbers here, and the statement count is the number odd or even will be showing here. So we need to implement this functionality. Coming to the uh, programming part, this is the IDE where I'm going to write the code here. In source file, I have already created component folder. In that event odd app component is created. In that I have both files, indexes and index.js, index.css and index.js. Coming to the CSS file, I already written CSS file here. To avoid time consuming, directly we can go through with code. Coming to the index.js, I need to write the code here. So coming to the implementation, I will use the component from React to build this. Coming to the programming part, I will take component here, component from React. Okay, component is nothing but a JavaScript function, which is a piece of code we are using here. Mainly, there are two types of components are we are using in React JS. They are functional component, class component, uh, and I am importing index.css file here. Coming to here, I will develop this app using class component. Here I'm writing the name of the app. It will extends component. It will extends component. Coming to the here, in this code, I'm taking render function, and again in this I'm writing return. In this, initially I'm creating a div component. Okay, in this div, initially I'm writing a h1 element which is showing count 0. I'm saving this file. I need okay error. I need to import this sorry. I need to export this component. Export default even odd. I'm not saving. Uh, to run this application in a server, here we need to uh, install the here we need to install the dependencies. Node package manager install. I already installed, so it's showing some message here. What is that? Already up to date. So I'm starting development server by this command. And can start. Oh, some spelling mistake. Npm start. So the development server is opening in a port. Okay, coming to the app. This is the programming part. So starting the development server, we can see the display output uh, here. This is the output. Okay. While we are implementing the code, we will see the output also, so it is better to understand what is going on. So coming to the programming part, I'm first of all I'm completing the uh, user interface. Here I'm taking a development class already defined, so simply I'm calling with that names app container. Okay, then again I'm adding in that app container there is count container. Okay, in between saving this one piece of code. So let us check what will happen here. Okay, is this right? Okay, nice. The styles which are already defined in css files are implemented here. Simply I'm calling. Okay, then coming to the user interface. Next I'm going to write a para element, taking a para element. Here class name is equal to number category. I'm writing here count is, we need to write even or odd here. So just let us write count is. Next one, I'm taking a button. In this button, first of all we need to define the type equal button, and writing the class name equal to increment button, and I'm adding a function. Sorry, I'm adding a on click event handler here. In this event, when the on click event handler uh, clicked, then a function will be triggered here on increment. I will I will show step by step. So the text is increment, and the last I wrote this statement and second statement and a button created button, and with para taking in a para element I will write this note also. So let us see in the down of the button element I'm taking a para element class name equal note. So I'm writing here uh, increase by random number between 0 to 100. Let us check. Oh, nice. Up to here, the function and the app is working fine. Let us check here. Okay. Uh, Coming to the output, we get this output, but we need to add functionalities here. When I'm going to click the increment button, then a random number which is already generated added to the count initial value. Then the second statement is show whether it is even number or odd number. So let us make some functionality here. So I'm already written in event handler on increment function. Coming to the here, I will take a state. State is nothing but It's a built-in React object uh, which is used to store the information of the component. When time to time the state will be changed, then this code will be re-rendered and updated with the new state. So I'm taking count as 0. I'm writing a arrow function to generate a random number here. The random number directly I'm taking math dot seal inbuilt functions are available. So I'm taking math dot seal math dot to generate random number by multiplying 100. It will gives 0 to 100. In between any random number will be uh, available. So next I'm going to write on increment function here. In this on increment function, I'm taking the arrow function. I'm first calling the random number. I'm defining a random number which is already uh, created above with function get random number. So this dot get random number. Okay, I'm calling here random number, and I will take this, and we need to update the state with this random number. So we are taking a method this dot set state method. In set state method, I'm taking previous state. Previous state is nothing but initially it is 0, and previous state. Just a second. This dot set state previous state. I'm going to take a previous state. In this previous state, we are updating our count value with previous state dot count. Now adding random number which is already defined above. Okay, this is the main functionality which we build here. I'm saving here. Okay, up to here fine. Let us check here. Oh, compiled successfully. So let us check our user interface. I'm refreshing the page. Increment, nothing happened because I'm not called the state here. So simply I'm writing in the head, I'm calling the state value. Before calling the state value, I have to call the state here, initializing defining state here using this keyword. The state will be defined here. So let us check. I'm calling count here, writing curly braces. Let us check. I'm refreshing the page. So okay, it's working perfectly. Generated while clicking the button, the random number generated, and it will be add to the count value. Different values we are showing, we are seeing here. So we need to identify whether it is even or odd. So I'm writing conditional rendering. Here we are going to know about the conditional rendering. With conditional rendering, we can define or add the text. Is it a even number or odd number? We will display here. So coming to the this part, we need to display text that is even or odd. Okay, uh, we are writing to how we can identify a number is even or odd. Already we are generating the numbers using this functionality, but we need to identify the whether it is even or odd. So simply I'm writing count modulus 2 if it is divisible by 0, then it is true, then it is even, else it is odd. So this is the statement of conditional rendering. When the state updates, the number will be changed, which is incremented by the random number. We are defining, we are finding whether it is even or odd using the conditional rendering. Okay, this is the statement of the conditional rendering. I'm saving here, and I define display text but not used here. So I'm displaying the text here. I'm calling this display text. I'm saving. Let us check. Refreshing the page. Okay, it's working fine. While we are going to triggering the increment button, the random number will be generated and it will add to the count value, and it will be show the statement as is it an even number or odd number. Like all odd numbers are coming. Okay, randomly it will taken. It's changed. 294 is an even number, so we can see in the even number and odd number. This is a simple event even odd app which is implemented using class component, and we are using conditional rendering here. In conditional rendering, this is the ternary operator we are used here, and another thing is we can use logical end operator also, uh, but here we are using conditional operator. If for example I'm taking it, um, display even here, uh, I'm taking with display text. It will show whether it is even or odd. Simply I'm writing end operator, and I will write a paragraph here. In this, I'm appearing when number is even. I'm saving this. Okay, this is the another conditional operator which is where we are using logical end operator. So when the even value will be displayed, so I will show the value here. Okay, simply display even. Let us check. Okay. Okay, initially the count is 0, so count is even. I am appearing when number is even. Okay, let's try increment 11. Sorry, some functionality is missing here. Otherwise, we are taking this one. Otherwise, we are writing. Simply, I'm removing this writing statement here. So let us check. Not implemented. So I simply writing count modulus 2 is equal to 0. Let us check once. Okay, fine, it's working. Okay, for let us understand conditional rendering here. I'm writing two statements here. When the display text here using ternary operator, whether it is even or odd, we are showing here. If it is even, then using conditional rendering logical end operator, we will going to display this text. If it is this condition is true, then only the part this part will be display. Otherwise, if it is false, then no text will be this text will not display. Let us check. Okay, understand. Count is on. When it is even, then the statement will be display. So using condition rendering, we implemented this one. Fine. Thank you, friends.